Vote now at togetherwemakefootball.com.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
And welcome back to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm James Brown, along with my guys, Dan, Coach Shannon, and Boomer. And as always, the droid by Verizon, helping us with the halftime highlights.
All right, another NFL weekend, another blown Jeff triplet call right here on 4th and goal. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis going into the end zone. He gets tripped by Josh Chapman in the end zone. In the backfield. They rule it down on the 1-yard line. But after further review, they give the touchdown to the Bengals. Jeff Triplett determined that Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis just tripped himself. So 14-0 Bengals over the Colts at halftime.
I don't think you should expect a Christmas card from Jeff Triplett.
Well, listen, there's a lot of guys putting a lot of time and effort into this.
Go ahead.
Like this guy on the snowplow.
Yeah.
1 yard pass, Ed Dixon from Joe Flacco, 7-0. Adrian Peterson catches a pass, gets tackled, he left on a cart, questionable return.
Boy, not a good sight, boy.
All right, the Dolphins and the Steelers, and here you go. Ben Roethlisberger, this touchdown pass puts him past Terry Bradshaw as the all-time leading touchdown pass
Pass
thrower.
Cordell Stewart, too?
Yeah, he did that years ago. And then Ryan Tannehill, after Roethlisberger fumble, he sees Charles Clay in the flat, wide open, 6-yard touchdown, 10-7 Dolphins in the snow.
JB,
So loving.
Yes, we are.
the Redskins, y'all got to do better than this. They've already given up a punt return for a touchdown.
Right.
Look at a kicker.
And Quentin Dim says, I want to get in some of the action. So he hits his head on the goalpost from 95 yards out to run the kickoff back. And his own guy tackles him in the end zone since the Redskins couldn't.
His own guy.
38-7, 38-10, excuse me, at the half.
How about the New England Patriots? They talk about starting fast. They got shut out in the first half. Tom Brady, 7 completions, less than 100 yards. And I'm telling you right now, they look inept on offense.
They got him right where they want him, Coach.
In the game
How
about
about
300,
this?
right?
How about Geno
back in the
Smith?
end.
Hasn't thrown a touchdown pass in quite some time. Jeremy Curley hasn't played.
Throw it up.
Came off the
Make a play.
right there. Nice touch, catch and throw. Antonio Allen lost his starting job to Ed Reed, so he's making a mark on
Shannon,
special
that's not
teams.
good.
And Oakland opened the second half with a Marcel Reese touchdown run, 20-10 Jets over the Raiders.
All right, Mike Lennon, he got his time to throw. He's looking around, then he gets out to his right, running
Throw
to
it
his
up,
right.
huh? Just throw it
Throw
up.
it up, and guess who's down there? Vincent Jackson. That's a 38-yard touchdown. Tampa Bay's up 17-3 on Buffalo.
And now 24-3. Boom.
All right, dome team playing in cold weather city. You think, oh my God, they're going to be hard pressed, but right here, Matt Ryan and Tony Gonzalez, they are up 21-10 over the Matt Flynn-led Green Bay Packers.
And there's Reggie Bush, another dome-led team, is the Detroit Lions. He didn't make it through the warm-ups. He got hurt in warm-ups. And after a Nick Foles interception, his first of the season, Detroit fell. Touchdown right there, and now Detroit leads 8-0. And you look at the first half, look at the fumbles. 6 fumbles by Detroit. That's where the indoor part of that shows up. They lost 2 of them, but still they hold an 8-0 lead.
Well, as Shannon has already pointed out, Dan, not a good start in the first half for RG3, but that pick there.
Yeah, when you look at RG3, he's had a lot of pressure on him as far as, scoring points. And you see here the eye vision, he's going to throw a slant pattern, but he stares down the receiver the whole way. You see it, and Derek Johnson comes out here, steps right in front of it, where he should have been throwing the balls in the flat where it was an uncovered tight end. This goes down, at least he makes the tackle, gets run over again. But he stared the receiver down, the linebacker jumped right in front of it, where the tight end was out in the flat, and he should have threw it to him.
Coach, it's not looking good.
It doesn't look good. I mean, you talk about a complete meltdown right now going on down there, and you just kind of wonder with all the rumors that are circulating around there if indeed something does happen in terms of a coaching change potentially at the end of the day.
21 points given up to the Kansas City Chiefs via the interception, 14 points by the special teams. I mean, visually and the perception that is attached to those visions just do not bode well for Mike Shanahan. I'm sorry.
So you assume I probably shouldn't take the train home tonight to D.C., huh? It's not.
You ain't
You don't think you're going anywhere?
You ain't gonna like what you hear, JB.
You like it here in New York.
They got the momentum coming out of halftime, though. They kicked the field goal before they went in.
They down 38-10.
Verizon
What
halftime
momentum?
It happened.
continues
You could have
after
a
this.
comeback.
JB, what I mean?
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Never be without football. Get coverage of every NFL game on NFL Mobile from Verizon.
The final season of How I Met Your Mother continues Monday, 8/7 Central.
TV's most heart-pounding survival challenge returns with twice the fear, appears to be directly above us.
Naked and Afraid, a two-couple 2-hour event, tonight at 8 on Discovery.
One of the best, most talented teams I've ever faced in the National Football League.
Houston is on the fast track to the Super Bowl.
We're a team of destiny. We're going to take this thing.
But off the field, they face tragedy and turmoil.
It was a house of cards, just waiting for that one card to get pulled away.
And dissension in the ranks.
And Buddy Ryan taking a swing at Kevin Gilbride.
Ultimately led to their demise.
We were a mess. We needed therapy so bad.
Houston 93, a football life, all new Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, only on NFL Network.
Enjoy your riches, lads! Today, you fight for your lives! You'll all be dead men! Raise the black flag, lads!
Assassin's Creed 4, available now, rated mature.
Sunday's not over until it's final. Our experts wrap up the battle for first in the NFC South, with highlights and analysis you won't find anywhere else.
Cam is playing exceptional.
NFL Game Day Final, tonight at 11:30 p.m. Eastern, live on NFL Network.
TV's most heart-pounding survival challenge returns with twice the fear.
Appears to be directly above us.
Naked and Afraid, a two-couple 2-hour event, tonight at 8 on Discovery.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
Hey, Adam, we're going down on the field to throw the ball around. You want to go with us? Oh, I'm going to pass.
NFL Monday QB, tomorrow at 6:30 on CBS Sports Network.
And so you can see, you're like right here, I can just, check my policy here, add a car, speak to customer service, check on a claim, all with the tap of my Geico app.
Oh, that's so cool.
Well, I would disagree with you, but that would make me a liar.
No, dude, you're on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, I pretty much walked into that one.
Geico, anywhere, anytime. Just a tap away on the Geico app.
Six 0 at the half. And it's the Cleveland Browns on top of the New England Patriots. The Pats with another slow start. Football like you've never seen it before. The sound and the fury as football like you've never seen it before, presented by Sonos.
Well,
Bill Belichick got his team out. Will be interesting to see what his adjustments are, Steve, as the New England Patriots have scored in the last 4 games in the first half, a total of 10 points. The last 4 first halves.
Yeah, and you can see their passing yards only 87 for the Patriots, 125 for the Browns. The turnovers were huge, and also a quick whistle that took a turnover, what might have been a turnover by the Browns, and put it into an incomplete pass. And the time of possession is exactly where the Cleveland Browns want it to be, almost double, 19 minutes for the Browns.
Well, Norv Turner, the Browns offensive coordinator, he came in with a straight ahead power run game, and then they took their chances, but the overall ball management and demonstrated by Jason Campbell, very effective, 14 of 23, 125 yards and no turnover.
Well, you look at the top 2 receivers for the Patriots, Rob Gronkowski and Julian Edelman. Between them, they've had 5 targets. They have 0 receptions in the first half.
Right now, Cundiff kicks off. Touchback. Josh Boyce. Week 12 versus Denver. Tom Brady threw 3 touchdown passes in the second half, to 2 to Julian Edelman. Patriots rallied from 24 points down to win in overtime on Gostkowski's 31-yard field goal last week at Houston. Then once more, Brady to Vereen was part of a 27-point second half. Gostkowski's second 53-yard field goal of the 4th quarter won it. What will the Patriots do today? Target all of a sudden, Steve. Gostkowski right in business.
The Browns blew their first coverage of the second half as they left Rob Gronkowski running. Your watch as McFadden comes out. They switch and they don't switch. McFadden's way off. The two defenders underneath doubled the underneath receiver, let Gronkowski go. McFadden, who was supposed to be the deep help, ended up having to make the tackle.
180. 180. 52's the mic. Hey, 180. Wait, hot.
So 52's the mic, middle linebacker. Blocking scheme king off of that. Blunt runs, not for penalty markers down in the Patriot backfield.
Now some pushing and shoving going on as well.
Holding. Offense. Number 62. 10-yard
Wendell, the center.
Repeat. First down.
So that can be a drive killer, as you know, Steve, getting set back on a major penalty on a hold.
And you see at the top is really a nice job by Blunt getting to the outside and bouncing to the outside. And then, of course, Blunt gets up and flips the football.
Taylor
right at one of the big guys. Yeah, he doesn't like that.
That's a big guy, too. It's like 380. So now it's first down and 20 for the New England Patriots, down 6-0 as this is the opening drive of the second half. Brady. Again, the pressure gets to him. Jamal Sheard. Led Cleveland in sacks the last 2 seasons, has 3 and now 4.5 this year.
Well, Solder just gets beat with a speed rush as Tom Brady takes a 7-step drop. Solder thinks Brady's going to stop a little shorter and maybe run Sheard by him, but Sheard runs right into the back of Brady. That was a fast sack off the left side, and Solder just got beat.
Browns came in with only 32 sacks, a medium number, but 13 different guys have had sacks. Edelman takes the ball out across the 20-yard line. TJ Watt stops him, but it's an 8-yard gain.
Still an 8-yard gain. It brings up a 3rd and 20. Certainly not. Once again, the Patriots coming out in the holding penalty and the sack, putting them in a big hole. They have not been sharp offensively yet today.
It can change fast. We'll see if it does. Patriots with only 10 first-half points over the last 4 games. Now into the 3rd quarter. They set up the blockers and a terrific-looking screenplay with Shane Vereen carrying. But it's not enough.
Well, as good as the Browns defense has played, the Patriot offense is going to come off the field and look at a holding penalty and a sack they gave up, although it was a good sack by Sheard. And that was, you know, the Patriots are still, I think, pointing the finger at themselves, not executing their game plan well enough. And they're not executing against a really good, stout defensive front. They can't run the football consistently, and their passing game has deserted them.
It has, at least so far. Long way to go. Here's the punt hit downfield. Coming up on it, Jordan Poyer. Living dangerously. Special teams cover, sweeps him under. Led by Michael Buchanan.
You know things will always change. So you need an airline that can change a ticket without charging a fee. An airline that does more and asks less. Where you need to be is just as important to us as it is to you. Hassle-free ticket changes. Just one of the many little things we can do to roll with you. If it matters to you, it matters to us.
Let's do it. This Tuesday, bring home the #1 action movie on Blu-ray. Fast and Furious 6 Extended Edition. Only Tuesday on Blu-ray. A portion of proceeds will benefit Paul Walker's Reach Out Worldwide charity.
Hi, honey. Did you get the toaster cozy?
Yep, got all the cozies.
With new FedEx One rate, I could fill a box and ship it for one flat rate. So I knit until it was full.
Be crazy not to.
Is that Nana?
FedEx One rate. Simple flat rate shipping with the reliability of FedEx.
Chevy year-end events, great time to buy an all-new Silverado.
This interior is incredible.
And that nav is perfect for my long trips up north this time of year.
Oh, how far up north?
Akron.
Akron's nice.
Chevy's giving more. This holiday season, Chevy's giving more during the calendar year-end event. Trade up to the all-new 2014 Silverado All-Star V6 for a total value of $5,250. See your local Chevy dealer today.
Is there a crack in the alliance of three?
Tyson said you're a puppy on his leash. They better stay corrected. I am the swing vote.
New Survivor Wednesday and the season finale CBS next Sunday.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NFL for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or of any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NFL's consent is prohibited.
Back to Gillette Stadium. Browns with their another good stand by their defense. Their defense has not given up 100 yards to a rusher. As we look at the most receiving yards, Gordon today, number 12, becoming the Browns' all-time single-season receiving leader from a yardage standpoint. Campbell, big arm, looking for a place to unload it. I think Norv Turner's really worked with him about if it's not there, throw it away.
Yeah, in a tight game, you can't afford to turn the football over and make something out of nothing. Then Campbell, with his athleticism, we saw him take off on a 21-yard run in the first half. And that's a Patriot defensive front meeting right where he's standing. He gets rid of it. You see there's Norv Turner on the left with his hand to his forehead, kind of trying to rub the pain away, I guess, from having to go for that incompletion.
Well, it's a temporary pain. They got 2nd and 10 coming up, but they're probably going to run. We'll see. They do. That's what the Patriots were looking for, as Willis McGahee is stopped for a short gain. Tom Brady's words, Steve, coming back. He'd love to have a game where they didn't have to come from behind.
Well, it's not going to happen today. In the second half, down 6 points, haven't been able to generate any offensive punch. Their defense, though, and their offense as well, it's been their story. Even in these slow starts, when they've struggled, they have been able to make adjustments and find something that worked. Not in their first series where they had a penalty and a sack and came up 3rd and 20. And we'll see what happens with their defense here. This is situational football we hear so much about from the Patriots. 3rd and 8.
Right now, the Patriots will be hunting the football, looking for a turnover. And the Browns use a timeout. The AFC playoff picture. Right now, the Broncos and the Patriots running 1-2 at the top of it. Patriots can lock up a spot today. If they win this game, if they come from behind again to win, and if Miami or Baltimore loses.
Both those teams, Miami and Baltimore, are leading in their respective games. And of course, New England, as we see here and we're talking about, they're down in this one. So it could not be going worse for the Patriots to clinch a playoff spot today.
And next 2 games for the Patriots at Miami and at Baltimore. On 3rd down, Campbell and the Browns need 8. Beautifully executed, and the spot's going to give them the first down. Terrific 12-yard play. Boy, that's big league stuff.
Well, Bess is going to come in, fake the crossing route, and then break to the sideline, being guarded by Arrington. Bess, he couldn't keep his feet, but he did get the first down. Great in and out move. And once again, you see the receivers offensively crossing and then recrossing with motion in the stem of their routes.
Campbell on target. Jordan Cameron with a wide open look at the ball, and he takes it in. Big gainer in the first down. He gained 21.
When we spoke to the Patriots, Bill Belichick acknowledged that Norv Turner, who has been a head coach in a championship game in this building when he was the head coach of the San Diego Chargers, they are very familiar with him and have great respect for his ability to adjust as the game goes on.
Browns mounting a lot of challenges. No touchdowns yet. 2 field goals. There's a penalty marker down as heading towards the end zone is Gary Barnidge.
There was an obvious collision in the secondary. It's going to be really interesting to see what the call is, because there's no question something happened well down the field in the secondary.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense, number 31. That penalty is declined. The result of the play.
Touchdown.
Aqib Talib, somewhere in the secondary, put his hands to the face, Josh Gordon stood up and was like, and was calling for the penalty. This is Barnidge right here. Watches this happen right at the top there. If you just screen, you see, yeah, Talib just pulls Gordon to the ground, and Barnidge on the short pass catches it, and that leaves McCourty in chase, not able to get there. And a long, unexpected out-of-the-blue touchdown for the Cleveland Browns on a play that looked like it came apart.
Barnidge, the sixth-year tight end, with his big moment, a 40-yard touchdown play.
And now the Browns, looking at the scoreboard, trying to go up by 14, 2 full touchdowns instead of 13. Going for 2.
Never had a chance. Tried power up the middle. Patriots were all over it. A lot of hitters.
Guys, this is my cousin Raj.
Hey boys, I just saved a ton of cash with my State Farm discount double check. So the brats are on me. Oh, jeez. Crazy dream.
Easy. You're gonna wreck Bob's dream.
By the way, how's that sausage pillow?
Delicious, good,
Save with the discount double check today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
It's been an interesting 48 hours.
Fine, 45 Windsor Place.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way.
Would you like a ride?
What on you?
Pull back on the yoke.
Whatever you do in 48 hours, Droid does. It's not a toy, it's a droid.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. Find our fares online only at southwest.com. Bank of America. And by Kelley Blue Book. Everything you need to make a smart new car decision is at kbb.com.
Rob Chudzinski, first-year head coach, and the book says go for 2 when you have a 12-0 lead.
Yeah, it also says you need to get it.
Right. Another touchback. So there is in the middle Bob Kraft, the chairman and owner of the Patriots. To his left, our right, is the president of the Patriots, Jonathan Kraft.
We had the pleasure of Robert Kraft coming out and spending a few minutes with us on Friday talking about some of the amazing things that have happened to this franchise since he took ownership. And if you look at what's happened, man, it's unbelievable what this organization was like before he owned it and what has happened to it since.
David Ridley up the middle. Can the greatness of Tom Brady be displayed again here today? As this is a come-from-behind ball club right now.
Well, you got to know that 12 points is nothing for this Patriot offense. I mean, they've been behind worse than this in the last couple of weeks, as we've been talking about. And this Brown defense, though, has got to know they don't have to change too much to be a stout defense. Some minor adjustments is all they're looking at.
Straight ahead, Ridley, both arms on the ball, stopped by DeQuell Jackson, the leading tackler for the Browns, and the guy who had an interception earlier today.
Yeah, and this is something, obviously, as soon as the they come out, they had a hard time in that first series, but now they come out on the second series and they are handing it off on power running plays. They're not running the stretch plays in this series. They are handing it off. The linemen are pulling around. It's a downhill run game.
Straight ahead, inside power. Man, there's some sticks going on out there. Ridley again. Not much. Got a couple out to the 35-yard line again. DeQuell Jackson on the stop.
Stephen Ridley back in the game. I mean, it's highly publicized how Bill Belichick benched him and actually deactivated, didn't even allow him to dress last week after fumbling problems in a couple of straight games. Now back in the field here, key possession in the second half.
See what the key to this second and 8 play is. More heat on Brady, gets it away. Comes in a little lighthearted. Here's a penalty marker now. They're going to have an interference call on the defense. First down, Patriots.
Yeah, Gronkowski working against T.J. Ward. He kind of used his body position.
Defense, number 43. Spot the foul, automatic. First down.
At first glance, it didn't even look like T.J. Ward was trying to hit him. He was kind of trying to avoid it, and Gostkowski kind of moved into it and wouldn't let him avoid the collision at the end of this play. Gostkowski had inside position. Ward caught trying to decide whether to defend the pass or defend Gostkowski.
52! 53's the leg! What do you got? 53's right there! 52! Short! What did he? Wait, hot!
Brady timing throw, Gronk! Down to the 32-yard line, and Gostkowski shaken up.
And now they're going to say that was a catch. The ball came out immediately, and Gostkowski, and the tackle came in very low, and Gostkowski is hurt, as you can see there by the look on his face.
T.J. Ward came up on him.
Gostkowski runs right by Jackson, who had the interception in the first half. And right there, that's the hit.
Look at the fucking replay.
And his knee is right there. Looks like his right knee got hit first. As the ball. Now they gave him the reception, although nobody really cares at this point as he gets hit. And and that's the NFL when you got these safeties who would come in normally high and try and knock the pass away, have been coached and told not to come in high because they'll get a penalty. And now you have stuff like this happen. It's tragic.
So Gronkowski's attended to, and it doesn't look good right now. We'll take this break.
Now get 50% off any Domino's pizza when you order online. 50% off sausage pizzas, specialty pizzas, even barbecue banana pepper pizzas. If you're into that, this week only get 50% off the menu price of 34 million pizza combinations at Domino's.com.
Introducing the Kelley Blue Book Price Advisor, the powerful new tool that shows you what you should pay. It gives you a fair purchase price that's based on what others recently paid for the same new car and Kelley Blue Book's trusted pricing expertise. KBB.com.
Before they earned enough cash back from Bank of America to help spread some holiday cheer. Before earning 1% cash back everywhere, every time, and 2% back at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Even before they got 3% back on gas with no hoops to jump through. A couple was inspired to use their Bank AmeriCard Cash Rewards credit card to throw the ultimate ugly sweater party of the season. That's the spirit of rewarding connections. Apply online or at a Bank of America near you.
This is the magical new iPad Air with Retina display.
And this is the new Kindle Fire with an HDX display. It has nearly 1 million more pixels than the iPad Air.
This new iPad Air is astonishingly light.
The new Kindle Fire is actually 20% lighter.
Yes, but the iPad is only $4.99.
The Kindle's only $3.79.
I see.
The new Kindle Fire HDX. Sharper, lighter for less.
As you see Gronkowski back here in New England being helped onto the cart that's coming to take him off the field, was hit kind of a high-low by the Cleveland secondary after making a reception, and it was a pretty gruesome hit. And I got to tell you, it's as tragic as it is. T.J. Ward comes in, and it's a clean hit. I mean, and that's the new NFL, the atmosphere these defensive backs are living in. They can't go in high and lead with the crown of their head like they were in the old days and try and knock the guy apart from the football. And as a response to that, they've started to have to go in low and knock them off their feet immediately. And in this case, Ward does that, and it costs a good player what looks to be a pretty serious injury.
One of the great players in the game going off for a standing ovation, but now we'll have to wait. And we're going to watch the hit again. There's no penalty on it. We use the term low bridge, Steve. Yeah. Back to live action now. Here's Brady. Gets away. It's going to be a real incomplete forward pass. He shuffled the ball forward.
Now he moved to a fumble, and Tom Brady can't believe it. He tried to shovel pass it. It looked like a forward pass, although it was a two-hand chest pass. And it came loose, and the Browns were all over it. He did it in the pocket. The pocket was collapsing, and Brady trying to salvage something on the play after being so frustrated all day. You see him pull it back. He'll move up, and the ball comes loose. That is a fumble. He tried to pull it back to throw it, and it came loose, and the Browns came up with it. That's a turnover.
Paul Kruger put the heat on, and John Hughes recovered the fumble. So a second Brady turnover today. Once earlier an interception, and now the Browns with that lead. 12-0. Take over the ball at their 33-yard line. And one of the NFL's best has just gone off on a cart with an injured knee. Rob Gostkowski.
And we've seen that all too much this season. Tom Brady frustrated on the side. What a sequence of plays for the Patriots.
Lost yardage on the play, lost about 3 with Jamie Collins coming in from the outside linebacker position.
And now as the defense standing on the sideline watching one of their comrades, Rob Gronkowski, taken off the field, and their quarterback now being frustrated offensively. This defense of the Patriots, you can tell by their body language, they're fired up to get some of their own back. The Cleveland Browns coming out trying to put this game further out of reach. The Patriot defense fired up to stop them.
Campbell drops the ball, dropped by Whitaker. Cameron was running wide open on that play.
Yeah, Campbell missed him. Watch as Cameron comes up right there, wide open on the sidelines. Fit that pass in there, what looks to be an easy throw. Campbell, as he stepped up, decided to take the short route.
So now, 3rd down and 2. The Browns at their 31-yard line. Or excuse me, 3rd down and 12 at their 32. Screen. It works. Amendola crosses the 40 and rushes out close to the 43-yard line. The line to gain for the first down. He got it.
Yeah, Jason Campbell has been working the short passes a lot. Now, the reason they can do that is because early on in the game, they nicked the Browns and were very close on a couple of other plays with some deep balls. They had shown no reticence not to throw the ball deep, so the Patriots have to honor that, and when they have, Campbell has hurt them underneath.
And there, the Browns are getting some great blocking, particularly from Joe Thomas, the left tackle. Whitaker again getting a lot of looks today. A first-year player from Texas. Brandon Spikes, the middle backer, hit him.
Both these clubs kind of using running back by committee. Well publicized. The Patriots do that, but now the Browns with McGahee and Fozzie Whitaker and Obanaya doing the same thing on their side of the football. And Willis McGahee, the workhorse in the running game.
Long ball could be coming. He checks down. Nothing open. Safety's way back for the Patriots.
Josh Gordon, who's been a little bit forgotten. You see at the top of your screen working against Talib, gets him running. The deep route comes across, and yeah, he's clapping for the football. He knows he got Talib on that one, but the ball wasn't there. That's why so many great receivers get frustrated when they want to help and contribute, sometimes the quarterback just can't see them.
Big down now, 3rd down and 5. The money down comes out for the Browns. And a timeout is called. 5:36 to play in the 3rd quarter, and the Browns have extended to a 12-0 lead.
This isn't football music, it's ice skating music. But when it comes on, whammo, big play. Our lucky song.
Who keeps playing this song?
I don't know.
Bud Light, for the fans who do whatever it takes.
In 1919, my ancestor Marcel Gostkowski invented the ideal cut diamond, unlocking the true beauty of the diamond. For over 90 years, we have continued to perfect this diamond.
Now Kay Jewelers brings you Tolkowski Ideal Cut diamonds from the family that invented the Ideal Cut at Kay, the #1 jewelry store in America.
From our family to the beginning of yours.
Yes. Every kiss begins with K.
Let's do gifts. No, let's do surprises. Yes. Yes. Bingo. Let's do confidence. Let's do how did you know? Let's see what's in Santa's bag. And nail it. Let's do this. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. The versatile Dremel Multimax, just $69.
Don't miss Blue Bloods, Friday, only CBS.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. And by Bud Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL.
We're back with a 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Browns. A surprise 12-0 leader in the 3rd quarter at New England. Broken up. Devon Bess going for the ball. And Kyle Arrington was the defender for the Patriots.
And that drive, although it didn't result in points, was still pretty effective for the Browns. They got the ball on the fumble by Brady, moved the ball, got a couple of first downs. Now with this ball right at midfield, they'll be able to flip the field and give Brady another very long field. Field position huge always in close games, and the Browns with a 12-point lead.
End over and punt. Julian Edelman back, waiting for it. And Edelman sprints out of bounds with a plus return. 42-yard punt, a 7-yard return, and a 12-0 score, Cleveland.
She loves a lot of the same things you do. It's what you love about her. But your erectile dysfunction? That could be a question of blood flow. Cialis Tadalafil for daily use helps you be ready anytime the moment's right. You can be more confident in your ability to be ready. And the same Cialis is the only daily ED tablet approved to treat ED and symptoms of BPH, like needing to go frequently or urgently. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medications and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sexual activity. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain, as this may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol in excess with Cialis. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, or if you have any allergic reactions such as rash, hives, swelling of the lips, tongue, or throat, or difficulty breathing or swallowing, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Ask your doctor about Cialis for daily use and a 30-tablet free trial.
Tuesday night. The holidays aren't complete without a visit from the Angels. Join special musical guest Taylor Swift. And Fall Out Boy. Victoria's Secret Fashion Show. New special CBS Tuesday.
Don Cricket with Steve Tasker back at Gillette Stadium. Patriots down on their home field, 12-0. Brady looks. Diving extension to the ball by Edelman. Right now they're giving him a catch. 8-yard gain.
Yeah, the ball was moving around. Don't know that it ever hit the ground. It's hard to see from here. Certainly the Browns defenders didn't think they did, but it did. And yeah, it did. It did. Chudzinski threw the flag very quickly to challenge this, and he's going to win again his second challenge of the day. The first one was on a spot. This one, he's going to win as well. It was an incomplete pass.
Cleveland is challenging the rule on the play of a completed catch.
And I'll tell you, Cleveland has done everything right to this point of the game. The only thing that's not gone their way has been the two-point conversion that they went for. And you see there the ball moves and rolls on the ground. And it came out after that as well. So there's no way that they're going to have to make this catch stand as he rolls over. Watch this right here, and then the ball's out.
No, it's the process of catching the ball.
And rightfully so, the Patriots rightfully so came up and they were going to snap it. It took Chudzinski a quick decision to throw that challenge flag out there, and that's what the Patriots force you to do.
So Tom Brady still trying to get things cranking up here. Brady has hit 12 of 24 for 158, one interception, and a fumble away. The Browns have not given up 100 yards to any rusher this season. They've not given up 300 yards to any passer this season.
Yeah, they're a tough defense, is Cleveland. Then you look at their organization and what's happened to them. Obviously, there's been a lot of turnover since they came back to the National Football League. With Jimmy Haslam, they are showing some signs of stability and the right direction.
Rob Gostkowski in the Patriot locker room now. There he is. Here's the play that sent him there.
There's the hit by T.J. Ward coming in low. Now Ward didn't know he hurt him. There's Gostkowski being carried off a minute ago, and then Bill Belichick giving Ward kind of the look as he walked by. Everybody congratulating him. There's no way T.J. Ward came in there with the intent of ending Rob Gronkowski's day, let alone the season, or however serious that is. But that's why Gronkowski is so important. Since he came back, they've gone from middle of the pack to a top 5 offense. And to have him be carted off at this point of this game does not spell good things for the Patriots as this season comes to a close and they try to make a run at the playoffs.
Well, as Tom Brady said the other day, Bill Belichick is a relentless preparer. So he's got something to go to now, which is coming away from that run offense.
Well, we don't expect Gronkowski to come miraculously out of the tunnel and return to this game, but Bill Belichick, more so than any head coach in the league, is totally analytical, and he will come up with the best option for the New England Patriots to win whatever game they need to. And he told us in regards to the Ridley benching and all the other decisions he's had to make, he's just trying to win this game this week.
Right now, take a look at this as we see a diving. No question, it's not a catch.
This is the play that's under review now, and that right there.
Play, it is an incomplete pass. The receiver did not maintain control of the football as he was going to the ground. It's going to be second down on the 17-yard line. Please reset the game clock to 5:19. Cleveland has won both challenges, so if they have timeouts remaining, they are eligible for one additional challenge.
Belichick looking to rally his team from behind with Brady. I asked John Madden what makes Bill Belichick such a career winner. He said, I'll tell you what does. He never sits back and admires his work. And because he never sits back, his players never sit back and admire their work. They always grind, and unless you grind in the NFL, said Big John, you're not going to win many.
Well, they're grinders, that's for sure. You walk around that building, it's a grist mill.
Josh Boyce ignites the following here at Gillette Stadium. A 23-yard catch and run to Sean Gibson, got him down.
This is what the Patriots do. If one of your great players gets taken out, you go to another one. Boyce, one of the young players that has been asked to emerge, was asked to emerge early in this season as Amendola was hurt, Gostkowski was hurt. They had to find somebody to fill the role, and Boyce got some invaluable experience earlier this season. It's paying off now.
Nice catch, but it might have been on the one hop to Danny Amendola.
Brady throwing this one out, turns and releases it so quickly, really probably to try and avoid Kruger, I'm sorry, and that's the reason he tried to throw that out there, but yeah, Kruger was standing right between him. He had to do something to try and get it out there, but it forced the bad throw. Great play by Kruger, just being in the right spot.
Josh McDaniels, who played college football at John Carroll in Cleveland, played at the famed Canton McKinley in Ohio. High school, LeGarrette Blount now runs. Papa Rubin makes the stop. But the Browns defense, I mean, defense travels, Steve, and they keep pounding.
Yeah, you're right. Good teams always have, a good road team always has a stout defense. And down inside, the Cleveland Browns are very stout. We said it at the beginning, Ataba, Rubin, Phil Taylor. Those guys down inside are tough with DeQuell Jackson standing behind them.
Brady fires a fastball. Beautiful connection to Julian Edelman. Edelman, a quarterback at Kent State. I asked Belichick one time, you know, he threw a lot of touchdown passes. Would he ever throw one for you? He said, no, I think we'll let Brady handle the passing.
Smart move. They're going to go for it on 4th and 1, and it's the right time to do that. Midfield, you're not giving up that much field position. It's good field position, not great field position. And they need a spark through the Patriots.
4th and 1, and they empty the backfield, and Brady puts his head down and drives for a first down behind his center, Ryan Wendell. Logan Mankins and Dan Connolly, the interior guards.
You can say all you want about X's and O's. This is about a quarterback who's good at quarterback sneaks and also knows the value of a quick snap. Watch, he just gets up there and all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. They don't have a chance to hug down inside, cut their splits. The defensive line gets caught, kind of thinking, okay, what's going to, he gets under, it's too late. Snap it and get it done. Great job by Brady.
Patriots looking to come from behind again. Beautifully thrown underneath. Running ball is the Barrett Blunt. He turns the corner. He's down inside the 20, and he's not done. So he gets all the way down to about the 18-yard line. Jackson and Joe Hayden finally brought him down, but it's a 32-yard gain for New England.
Well, it's going to be a play fake. He comes in, kind of chips around, then just turns around and makes himself available. Tom Brady under pressure just flips it to him, and the rest is just instinct and athleticism running through the middle of the defense.
4 down. Brown. 52.
This is the Patriots' first trip to the red zone of the Browns, and here's a ball tipped away. Paul Kruger, who played so well for the Super Bowl champion Ravens last year, had 9 regular season sacks and 4.5 sacks in the postseason.
We just talked about it as he forced an incompletion a moment ago. Now he bats this one down right here. He's going to come up the field and just get where Brady has to look out there to try and throw it. He just can't get there fast enough. Kruger up the field so quick and is so athletic. And, you know, the hand-eye coordination's there. I mean, it's hard to catch a ball like that, let alone bat it.
2nd and 10. Blunt runs, great tackling. Jackson hits and Mingo's with him. So now another big 3rd down.
And the Patriots bring into the game Vereen, who's better in the passing game. I think lately we've seen a lot of Julian Edelman, particularly with Gostkowski out of the lineup. at the top of your screen.
Patriots need 7. Look at the heat count. Brady throws, but it's behind the receiver, incomplete. Now, Steve, you take 3 or?
Yeah, you take the 3. It gives you a 9-point disadvantage on that play. Barkevius Mingo came in and bothered Brady before he could release the pass. And I think that's what forced the incompletion. It was just inaccurate because Brady got hit in the back right as he let it go. Mingo right there, you see as he grabs him, and Brady can't follow through on the throw. Mingo won't get credit for a sack, but he made that play.
Look at Gostkowski's numbers. 28 of 30, hit 2 53-yarders in the 4th quarter against Houston last week, the second to win the game. And he drives this one through, so the Patriots are on the board, albeit with a field goal deep into the 3rd quarter. It's 12-3 Cleveland. Bill Belichick's seen this movie before, though, Steve.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, there's no question, and it becomes trite when you hear coaches and teams say we're not taking a team lightly, and you see the Browns come in here with a losing record and the Patriots head of the playoffs again. They really did know that they were in for a battle today with this Cleveland defense. Down inside, we've talked about their size. Their linebackers are rangy and they get good depth, and their cornerbacks are top flight. Both of them, Screen and Hayden, and of course Ward, as we saw, is a big hitter in the secondary. I mean, they knew they were in for it, and nobody wanted to hear it.
So Bob Kraft may be feeling a little better, but there's a lot more to dig out from.
Well, he said they were absolutely embarrassed being down 24-0 to the Denver Broncos, although we all know how that turned out with the huge come from behind, the largest in the history of the franchise. But it's never fun to go through that, and because you never know when it's not going to happen. You're going to end up losing that game.
That's what they say, Steve, when you dig yourself into a hole, stop digging, and the Patriots finally got some points. Now they kick off a line drive downfield. And Whitaker, carefully coached, elects not to bring it out. Now let's go to New York and to JB for an update.
Cincy with a little bit of a cushion. Oh, yeah. Andy Dalton, his 2nd touchdown pass today. Play action pass. Jeremy Gresham in the corner end zone. No one's around him. 1-yard touchdown. 28-14 Cincinnati. Notre Dame's finest. Don Cricket, Steve Tasker.
Okay, thank you, JB and Dan. Right now, as we look at the AFC divisional leaders, Denver 10-2, New England 9-3, Colts 8-4. Cincinnati looking more and more like a playoff team. Patriots could get in today. It doesn't look like it the way the other games are developing. They'd need a win here and a loss by either Miami or Baltimore. Wow, look at that, and on the run. Look at this kid run. Josh Gordon busts the game open. They held him down, and then boom.
Aqib Talib told us you gotta not just guard them deep, but sometimes they have that short catch, long run. And the moment Gordon catches this and puts his hand into the chest of Aqib Talib, this play's over. He takes off, and they're not gaining any ground on Josh Gordon. Wow, that guy's got 2 extra gears.
And that an 80-yard scoring play. So the Browns, with their finest moment of this season, are building team, looking to go up 19-3, and they do.
Simple pass play, a quick slant to the outside. You had one-on-one coverage with your best cornerback on the best receiver, and there you go. First player in franchise history with 100 yards in 4 consecutive games. You want to talk about having a good month. This guy had not only 4 consecutive 100-yard games, 2 of them were 200-yard games. You see on this last play, I mean, look at all the space up here. Aqib Talib, that's a tough draw for a defensive back, but it's one these guys relish. I mean, they want the challenge. You see how he kind of bails out because he's got no safety help over the top, and Jason Campbell saw it. And when your quarterback sees it, that's what he's looking for. You can see behind him the Browns bench going crazy. Once he caught it and turned up the field, the Browns bench started raising two hands in the air. That was a touchdown. And Jason Campbell, and once he saw that coverage, I think he knew well before that play began where he was going with the football.
Jason Campbell, coming off a concussion that kept out of last week's game, has hit 20 of 32 for 289 and 2 touchdowns. Now Josh Boyce breaks a good return. Tonight on 60 Minutes, a Navy SEAL story of bravery and survival, plus the people who knew Nelson Mandela best on 60 Minutes tonight, only CBS.
Yeah, that last touchdown, Norv Turner had to know that the Patriots were going to come out and try and stop the run, thinking they were going to go conservative, try and nurse a lead, and Norv Turner came out and hit him with the big one right in the mouth. Wow.
Now the Brady and they've got to open up. There's a long ball. Caught! Shane Vereen. So when they had to have it, the Patriots get it. The long ball, 51 yards.
Well, there's nothing spectacular about this except the run and catch as he gets single safety and Vereen just launches it. Just runs right by Robertson, and that's just a linebacker who's outmatched.
Now Brady looks again, checks underneath, goes to Vereen again, and he's all the way down to the 7 or 6 yard line. Well, Jackson gets him down, but it looks to be a 16-yard gain.
And just like Jason Campbell seeing the coverage he wanted, Brady in the last couple of plays has gone right at Craig Robertson, 53.
We're winding down the final ticks of the third quarter here at Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Mass. Touchdown, Patriots. And quickly they go down the field and get back in the game. Vereen on the payoff end.
Well, the crowd finally has something to cheer about. But this is a run game that this run comes from a draw play and the success that the Patriots have had on this series. This is going to come right in here and bounce right out through the secondary. Well blocked up front by the offensive line, aided by the pass plays as the Patriots now are going to go for two. And this is the first two-point conversion the Patriots have attempted this season.
Going for two, setting up quickly.
50.
Browns have everybody up. Jump ball.
Two flags.
Target was Danny Amendola, number 80. Joe Hayden defending, and as he mentioned, 2 flags down.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 23. Half the distance to the goal, replay the try.
It's a good play by Hayden. It would have been 2 points.
Yeah. Who cares? You know, it's not like a first down out on the field. You see there Hayden, who had Amendola in the slot. Amendola gave him the hard inside move, tried to get back to the corner route, and Hayden just grabbed him.
Phil Taylor, the 300, who knows what, how much over 300. Brady had the sneak earlier on a 4th down. He won't hear it, I don't think, as he goes back into the shotgun. Browns are sending everybody. They're going to blitz. Here it comes. Brady looks. 2 points. Julian Edelman.
When it comes down to moments in the game that are really important for a team who's trailing, you don't think what kind of play, whether it's run or whether it's pass, whether it's a quarterback sneak, you think players. And when the push has come to shove for the Patriots this season, Julian Edelman has been the guy they've tried to get the football to. He's been the guy that's been in on every game. You've had Amendola, Gostkowski in and out of the lineup with injuries. You've had the running backs being benched for fumbling. But the one constant has been number 11 of the Patriots, so Tom Brady. And in that situation, they went right to him.
Boy, beautifully executed play, Steve. He was just standing there waiting for it.
Well, they got 2 shots at it with the holding penalty. So the Patriots, I think, got a really good handle on what at least the philosophy was going to be for the Brown defense, if not the exact defensive call. And they came back. They knew they could protect it up. They gave max protection to Brady, and the Browns just couldn't get there in time to knock the pass down or knock Brady down.
Whitaker brings it out from the goal line. And the crush of special teams covers gets him down at the 22-yard line. Nate Ebner. That's the end of the third quarter. The game again, 19-11. We'll return after this message from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
A tradition full of pride, passion, and honor. The 114th Army-Navy game. Saturday on CBS.
Will Arnett, Margot Martindale, and Beau Bridges, The Millers, new comedy, CBS Thursday.
The Mercedes-Benz Winter Event is back with the perfect vehicle that's just right for you, no matter which list you're on. Get the all-new 2014 CLA 250 starting at just $29,900.
You ever see something like this?
No, sir. This is gonna happen again. We got a rabid dog out there, and we gotta put him down. You don't pick your parents, and you don't pick your partner. You wonder if you're a bad man?
World needs bad men. We keep the other bad men from the door.
Just what is it you think we found?
Something deep and dark, detectives. Something deep and dark.
For every late night, every weekend worked, every idea sold. You deserve a Cadillac, the fastest growing full-line luxury brand in the United States, including the all-new 2014 Cadillac CTS, Motor Trend's 2014 Car of the Year. Now during our season's best event, get the best offers of the season on our award-winning products, like the 2014 ATS and SRX.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
There's the score by quarter. A very active the third quarter with 24 points scored. Cleveland's lead, 19-11. Remember, the Browns went for 2, didn't get it. Had they kicked the extra point, it would be a 2-score game. They would be up by 9. Right now, underneath throw with the ball is Josh Gordon. Last time he had the ball in his hands, it was at the end of a 80-yard touchdown run and catch. 7-yard gain there.
You can see what happens. The reason he comes free is because they're zoning it off. Nobody runs with him because he's running towards another defender. And the defenders on the other side were cleared out by the near side guys. So they got run deep. It didn't open up a vacancy in the defense, and Josh Gordon was the guy filling it. Last thing the Patriot defense wanted.
2nd and 3. Hightower comes up on the stop on Campbell, but he gets a first down run.
You look at the last 4 games that Josh Gordon has been a part of, and you wonder why the Patriots weren't sitting on top of him. Right there. Man. 750 yards in the last 4 games. That's enormous. And look at the guy, Calvin Johnson and Charlie Hennigan for the Oilers.
And he's not done, Josh Gordon. We've got 13:41 to play here in New England. penalty marker is thrown. Might be a call.
And Aqib
Talib on Josh Gordon. It's the only way you can stop and tackle him before he gets there. Josh Gordon in the second year from Baylor.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 31, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Gordon was picked in the supplemental draft.
Yeah, they got him for a second-round pick, which will come out of their pool of picks this year. With the Cleveland Browns sitting pretty in the draft coming up. As you see right up here, and you see Talib's got him and won't let him go, and then kicks the back of his feet so he goes down. Good call by the official.
First down. McGahee. Browns, I think, Steve, are going to want to shorten this game if they can.
Yeah, they're going to pound it out, but there's no question they can't pull the reins in, not after that last drive the Patriots put together. The Browns have still got to keep their foot on the gas and try and score more points in this football game here in the fourth quarter. They know the story with the Patriots and what they've been through the last couple of weeks, and they know that once the Patriots get going, they've got a big engine.
Campbell ready to throw on 2nd and 10. Crossing pattern. Josh Gordon, he is cut hard and upended, but Logan Ryan got him.
This is the same play we saw just a few moments ago. He's going to come across this direction, real shallow, and the defense are all guarding areas of the field, and then as he picks up, you see they converge as they follow the quarterback's eyes toward the receiver.
Lined again for the first down. Patriots 49. 3rd and 7. Campbell, man. Huge hit. Ninkovich was there first. And now the Browns have to punt. And the Patriots have rallied back to within 8 will get the ball.
And it's coming off the edge, a 4-man rush, and they finally get home. Although as Jason Campbell starts to take off, that's when Jones actually gets it. Jones kind of holding back, trying to bat the pass down, gets to help on the sack along with Ninkovich as the play comes apart for the Browns.
Julian Edelman coming up on the ball. Fair catching at the 19-yard line. So the Patriots get the ball. They are trailing 19-11.
We're willing to bet no kid ever grew up with a poster of a Passat on his bedroom wall.
Well-qualified lessees can choose the Dodge Charger SXT or the Hemi V8 Charger RT for $269 a month.
Here's another one.
There we go.
That was great. Way to go!
All over the world, families are building a moment together, one Lego brick at a time. Start your moment at buildtogether.com.
The Intel-powered 2-in-1. The new guy got it for spilling coffee on his old computer. A tablet and laptop in one? You've been asking for a new computer for years. Are you going to watch things happen? Or make things happen? That should do it. A laptop when you need it, a tablet when you want it.
We make the most popular mall Santa in Pittsburgh. We make thousands of things that are more than just things. NFLshop.com.
You are watching the NFL on CBS.
We're back, and the Patriots are back in it. Down 19-11 as they come out, starting 1st and 10 at their 19-yard line. They were down 19-3 at one point. Then got a touchdown in 2. Brady. Pop on the ball, and Shane Vereen, the sure-handed one from Cal Berkeley, pulls in another 6-yard gain on the play. Vereen with 5 catches for 99 yards.
Yeah, those catches have been just of late. He has started to become the guy in this Patriot offense here in the second half. They've looked around all day and tried to find somebody to get a hot hand. And on that last drive and at the beginning of this one, Vereen has been the guy that has stepped forward, and Brady's looking for him every play.
Brady locked and loaded on 2nd and 4. Comes in low, incomplete.
Once again going at Vereen, and he looked back to where it started in this last drive. It started with the big play down the side, getting man covered by Robertson. He's also again covered by Robertson. He gets loose inside the 10, and then the run up inside, well blocked up front by the Patriots. Vereen squeezes it into the end zone, sets them up for the 2-point conversion, which they got for the 11 points.
3rd down now. Patriots need 4 to keep it going. On target. Here they spot him. A linesman coming in right at the mark.
He got right to the mark before Ward threw him backwards and tackled him behind the line. It looks like they're going to get the line to gain. But they always give him forward progress on this catch, and he is right at just inside the 30-yard line, and the marker's at the 29.
Browns have not allowed a 300-yard passer this season, but Brady's getting close now with 286 yards. 1 touchdown, no touchdown throwing, 1 interception. Did have a 2-point conversion throw.
And they're bringing the chains from all the way from the other side of the field. This is why there's a short delay. And that's got it.
So the Patriots move on with 4 new downs. Coach Rob, as they call him, Coach Chud, first-year coach of the Cleveland Browns, a very optimistic, upbeat guy. Loves the look of his team and the way they practice, the way they're together. They playing really a fine game today against New England, and then with a big lead. Now it's been cut, and the Patriots are driving again, down by 8. Brady set up the screen and doing well. Shane Vereen. Showtime for Vereen.
Well, they've gone to him almost exclusively during the last 2 series, and it continues. And at some point, some light has got to go off for the Browns. You see T.J. Ward, DeQuell Jackson drop into coverage, and then they have to come back up with offensive linemen to go through. Vereen catching the football, weaving his way through the Browns. No question, the defensive coaching staff are starting to try and find where Vereen's going to line up.
52. Wiggin for 18 yards on that play. Straight ahead power. And the Patriots bust open the Browns' defensive front, unlocking the run defense that's been so good.
Well, Shane Vereen needed a break, so they send Ridley into the game, who is really their best running back, and then they hand it to him and let him do what he does best. Patriots on the move.
43's the mic. Look. Hey, alert. Cobra. 43's the mic. Hey, good one. Wait, Eddie. Wait, hot.
Ridley, a guy who's had fumble problems, getting some carries today. Liam McFadden gets him down. But the Patriots driving on, a lot of time left to go. 8:58 to play. Patriots down at the half, 12-0.
Yeah, there's no question that Patriots now are starting to rethink their attack. Now sticking with Stephen Ridley and the run game.
catch, and somehow Ridley comes down with the ball. But a very short gain. Less than a yard, really, down to the 36-yard line.
They were trying to get the football to the top side to Edelman. He's not there, so Brady comes off it, and all of a sudden he looks, and Billy Wynn is bearing down on him, and he gets rid of it on the outlet. The ability to make quick reads, quick decisions, and accurate throws is what sets that guy apart.
Accuracy and quick decisions, that's his strong suits. Right now, third down. Patriots need 4 to the 31-yard line of the Browns. Blitz, throw, catch. First down. Austin Collie just re-signed. With the Patriots earlier, just years at the Colts.
Austin Collie, who was away from the team for 4 or 5 weeks. He was here for 5 weeks, and now they bring him back, plug him right in. He knew the terminology. They needed him to take some plays. They're not asking him to carry this offense. They just needed a couple of things from him. They're such efficient. They use their roster so efficiently. Everybody on the roster has got to contribute in the game. And on that point, on that spot, Austin Collie made his contribution.
Brady dancing, lofting the ball and getting it away, throwing it away. Before that was a big rush put on there by Armani Bryant.
There's a conversation going. Brady was in the tackle box, got rid of that football, and the nearest receiver was well down the football field. Here's the rush. Now he's right behind the tackle box. He's going to let this go, and there's no question he's throwing it away. The question, and now the flag comes out, and it's an intentional grounding.
Offense, number 12. The quarterback was in the pocket under duress and threw the ball into an area where there was no receiver.
Loss of down on intentional grounding.
Second down.
You can see Tom Brady, I mean, he's thinking, hey, I threw the thing 50 yards in the air out of bounds. I mean, it's not like I was under that much duress, but the pressure does get there. 5-man rush as he throws off his back foot and gets it well down the field past the line of scrimmage, but there's nobody there. And it took him a while to sort through that because, you know, he had, you know, he wasn't under that much duress, but there's no question it was a throwaway, so they had to talk about it, and really there was nobody near enough to give him the benefit of the doubt. And that is a good call.
And now it's a long yardage. Second and 21. Here's Brady. The rush is on. He swings it out to an open tight end. Matthew Mulligan, and he leaps over the top. It's down close to the 30-yard line of the Browns. Joe Hayden cutting him and upending him.
Well, there's no question the Browns didn't expect Mulligan to be the guy catching this critical pass, and yet as we just mentioned a moment ago, everybody has to contribute, and Tom Brady found Mulligan to set him up for at least an opportunity on a 3rd and 7 instead of a 3rd and 20.
6:26 to play. Patriots down by 8. 3rd down, and they need 6. Brady swept under. Browns bring the heat, and they get there. Paul Kruger breaks through, 99.
We've been talking about how many guys contribute. That's why they're so difficult to defend. And here the Browns finally get home with just a 4-man rush. Great job by Kruger on the up and under, working against Svitek. Goes up and under. Brady tries to turn away from it. It's just too late. 4-man rush by the Browns. What an enormous play by that defense.
And here is the phenomenal Patriot kicker, Gostkowski, to try a 50-yarder. Money behind it. On target. It is a 5-point game. Cleveland. So the Patriots kick off when we come back.
Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry, presents a commercial for women only. This is Levian Chocolate Diamond Jewelry. Levian, masters of jewelry design for centuries, is the only company on earth to make jewelry with chocolate diamonds. And Jared is the only place where you'll find such an amazing Levian selection with styles you won't find anywhere else. Levian, that's why he went to Jared.
Google Nexus, Samsung Galaxy Tab 3, Nabi 2. Great choices, guys.
Pretty high tech, huh?
And buying these tablets with your Walmart credit card is faster than warp speed. You guys are gonna be like the family of the future. Man, the future's gonna be so cool. Everybody has jetpack tennis shoes.
Own the season. Get the hottest tablets for the whole family. And now you can save $25 when you open and spend $75 today with your new Walmart credit card account. Offer valid through 12/31/13. Apply today. Subject to credit approval. Walmart.
We're willing to bet no kid ever grew up with a poster of a Passat on his bedroom wall.
They got the lead to 5. It was a 19-3 Browns advantage. A ball on the field, and then it's picked up. And weaving ahead as Fuzzy Whitaker grabbed it off the turf and gets ahead. So now the Browns will look to run clock with that lead when we come back.
The video of your fight was going viral. You don't know what I mean by going viral. What type of 2 out of touch, oh?
Hey.
I got a company that wants the official rematch. They're gonna pay you $100 grand.
Not worth it.
What do you mean it ain't worth it? I'm looking at your house.
Boom, boom, boom.
Judgment Day.
Your moves, they bounce when you jump. It's like bad Baywatch.
Bang, bang, bang.
You're just here to buy a little dinner. You don't have to punch everything. Hey, Webster, show a little respect.
I choose to believe you just called me Webster because of my vocabulary.
No, it's because you're short and black.
What was Jesus like? I'm curious. Was he cool?
Rated PG-13.
Upon official mortgage review, Quicken Loans can save them over $200 per month.
Challenge us to save you money with the official mortgage review from Quicken Loans.
This is smooth and precise on-road handling. This is total confidence and comfort. This is easy to use off-road capability when you need it. This is 70 and counting safety and security features. This is the freedom to keep chasing all the horizons you want. Introducing the all-new 2014 Jeep Cherokee.
Well-qualified lessees can lease the all-new 2014 Jeep Cherokee Sport for $259 a month.
This is it. The Amazing Race season finale. Only 4 teams remain.
Here we go!
It's a crazy, wild ride.
It's redemption time.
To the finish. Who will win it all? The season finale of The Amazing Race. CBS tonight.
We're back to Gillette Stadium. 5:38 to play in the game. 19-14 Browns. 1st and 10, Cleveland at their 20. Patriots have rallied back. They were down 19-3. Campbell on target. Jordan Cameron, tight end on a drag underneath. And Campbell, who's played a great football for the Browns, right on target.
Yeah, he saw Cameron come off with single coverage and had plenty of time and Campbell, if there's one thing he does have, is the ability. He's got experience. He knew it was man-to-man coverage, and he's got a strong arm. He put that way down the field to the sideline, right on camera.
13-yard gain on that play. Campbell, 23 of 35 for 312 and 2 touchdowns. Browns have not turned it over. Patriots have turned it over twice. Reverse. Here comes the speed merchant, Josh Gordon. Look at him go, Josh Gordon. And Josh Gordon,
well,
as the guy told you, Steve, he's not a regular guy.
They go heavy on the right side to make the Patriots think they're going to run a hard power sweep, and then they bring Josh Gordon, as you see here. Once again, we get the idea that this guy's got 1 or 2 extra gears that the rest of us don't have.
And he's got Norv Turner in the box, the offensive coordinator of the Cleveland Browns. That was a 34-yard gain.
And immediately they're in field goal position.
1st and 10, Cleveland. Willis McGahee. We welcome those of you who have been watching the Jets game. Jets Oakland. This is Don Prickey with Steve Tasker, Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Mass. The New England Patriots were way down in this game. They were down 19-3 over the underdog Browns. And now with Tom Brady pulling magic again out of his tricks, bag of tricks. And right now they're going to play defense, though, the Patriots, as the Browns have played terrific football with Jason Campbell at quarterback, who's been superb. Second down and 7. Campbell, very mobile. Here comes the heat. 3rd and 7. Ninkovich again. In a wild game, so many things have happened.
This touchdown to begin the second half from Barnidge, and then Gostkowski hurt badly on the play, carted off the field, and then the big play from Josh Gordon, who turned the corner and got in for the touchdown. And then Shane Vereen took over for the Patriots offense, and he has been the catalyst that has gotten them back into this game. Rob Gronkowski injured in the 3rd quarter, and New England was shut out in the first half.
New England in the last 4 games has scored only 10 points in 4 first halves, the last 4 total.
And Jerome Bogert telling us there was
10-yard penalty, loss of down, 3rd down.
They called Jason Campbell a moment ago for intentional grounding, which I'm surprised that he's outside the pocket, outside the numbers.
Way
Tries to
outside
get, and then he makes the throw, and Obaniah's, or that's Whitaker right there, and they don't give him that throwaway.
He was way outside.
Look at the guy's Whitaker got absolutely crushed down the field. So I don't know what I don't know if I agree with that call by the officials, but nevertheless, it brings up a 3rd and 17 for the Cleveland Browns and puts them out of field goal range.
4:06 to go, 19-14 Browns. On 3rd and 17, Campbell steps in. Rifle throw. On target to the 21. Josh Gordon again. A record setter for the Browns. This season he's caught more yardage and passes than any player in Browns history.
Well, if you want to know why Josh Gordon has been playing so well, Aqib Talib, the defender who's guarding him, said, well, everybody's treating him like a regular guy. And he's not a regular guy. Well, right there, Aqib Talib on man-to-man coverage will show you it's hard to guard Josh Gordon. And the Browns just didn't quick snap it as Bill Belichick, as you saw in that catch. That ball hit the ground, and he's challenging that catch.
New England is challenging the rule of the field of a completed catch.
Right now, with 3:32 left to play, there's a break in the action while they review this play.
Use Chase Freedom at select department stores and get 5% cash back this quarter, so you can give her an even bigger surprise. Activate your 5% cash back at chase.com/freedom. Chase, so you can.
You know, with new FedEx One rate, you can fill that box and pay one flat rate. I didn't know the cold thing was real.
It's very real, David Rivera.
David.
FedEx One Rate. Simple flat rate shipping with the reliability of FedEx.
Mine was earned orbiting the moon in 1971.
Afghanistan in 2009.
On the USS Saratoga in 1982.
Once it's earned, USAA Auto Insurance is often handed down from generation to generation because it offers a superior level of protection and because USAA's commitment to serve current and former military members and their families is without equal. Begin your legacy. Get an auto insurance quote. USAA. We know what it means to serve.
Catch America's favorite geeks on The Big Bang Theory, Thursday, only CBS.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by the all-new 2014 Jeep Cherokee, built free. And by Subway. Get your own Big Hot Pastrami from Subway today. Subway, eat fresh.
We're back to Gillette Stadium. Bill Belichick has watched his team rally from behind the last 2 weeks. First half production has been really weak, but now in the second half, Brady comes back into his peak form. They're a great December team. They've won 46 of their last 52 games in December.
Now the question is, they challenge this catch. Now the ball is allowed to hit the ground if it doesn't move in his possession, but look at his left hand. It comes off the football. Now the ball can hit the ground if it doesn't move in his hands. Now his right hand, or his left hand, comes off the ball as he rolls over it. And to me, that becomes a no catch when it moves in his possession like it did right there. But if they deem that it didn't roll around in both hands and he kept possession.
After reviewing the play, it is a completed catch.
There it is.
The receiver possessed the ball, going to the ground, had control of the ball.
Tell you, these
Before
officials
the ball hit the
are
ground,
very
the
good.
ball did not move. New England is charged a timeout and a challenge.
And that's, go ahead.
I was going to say, these officials, they're seeing it in real time. We're watching 5 replays in super slow motion. You can't tell.
Well, they got it right the first time. You're correct. And the ball did hit the ground, but that's okay as long as it doesn't roll around in his possession. And they deemed that he didn't lose control of that football even though it hit the ground. And that means the catch stands, puts the Browns inside easy field goal range, plus gives them a first down with a chance to lengthen their lead.
Here we go. First and 10. Campbell. Open man. Ball is caught down to the 5-yard line. And again, Jordan Cameron makes a play. Big rangy tight end with his 6th catch of this day for 86 yards, a 16-yard gain.
Jordan Campbell gets thrown to twice as much as the other 2 receivers combined. Josh Gordon and Greg Little get thrown to not as much. If you double both their percentages, Jordan Campbell in the red zone is the guy the Browns go to all the time. And in that case, they went right back to him again, although he came up a little shaken up.
There it is again.
He's wide open.
Jordan Cameron shaken up, and of course one of the superstars of the NFL went out early with a knee injury for the Patriots, Rob Gronkowski.
Well, he got up like he was okay, and I think what happens sometimes is the guy land on the football and get the wind knocked out of him. And as McCourty comes over, tries to punch it out, and he lands on it. And that, you know.
But this, Steve, so this could be the knockout punch, though, Steve, if the Browns are able to take it in. The Browns are 4-8 team. They came in here Talking about the great week of practice they had. Chudzinski, their coach, saying a lot of people say that we had a great week of practice. We're ready for this game.
And they're headed in the right direction in every respect. All the way through the season, they have been able to put wins together. But today, they come on the road in a tough place to play and have handled the adversity extremely well.
First and goal. McGahee. Got a couple into the heart of the Patriot defense.
Now McGahee stays down as he got knocked hard as he came in. You see there, he's up on the ground. He stayed down, and now the trainers will come out and attend to him. Willis McGahee, a longtime veteran of the NFL, was with Buffalo, was with Baltimore, was with Denver. Norv Turner told me this guy is a warrior. I mean, he's long in the tooth, but he is also a guy that you can depend on.
Spikes gets him here with a shot. Middle backer Brandon Spikes of the Patriots. See if we can hear that hit. It was enormous.
That's two of them. Spikes on the first one, and then as the rest of the defense converged to clean up.
Game clock showing 2:43 left to play. At the half, the Patriots were down 12-0 in this game, and the Browns subsequently went up 19-3. Playoff picture. Patriots looking to lock a spot again today, but they'd have to win this game and have a loss by either Miami or Baltimore.
Both those teams are losing. Miami behind, and also Baltimore trailing, and New England trying to, or they're both ahead, excuse me. So it does not look good for the New England Patriots, as both those teams they needed to lose and also for themselves to win. All three of those games are going against the Patriots. Most importantly, this one with 2:43 to go, and the Browns inside the 5-yard line with a 5-point lead, and also the Patriots losing a timeout just a few minutes ago on a missed challenge of a completed catch. This is when it looks very dire inside of 2-3 minutes to go in the game.
Willis McGahee still down, the 11-year veteran from Miami of Florida. Twice a Pro Bowl player. He's had 4 1,000+ rushing seasons. It's some very important scores. Miami coming back now to take the lead at Pittsburgh, 31-28. And Baltimore leading Minnesota now with just 61 seconds left, 22-19.
Need to say it, and we'll say it one more time. New England needs to win today, and one of those teams, Baltimore or Miami, to lose, and New England would clinch a playoff berth.
So it's good to see Willis is up, but very, very still stunned by that hit coming off the field. He got a lot of work today.
He's unsteady on his feet.
Didn't get a lot of yards, but he was the go-to guy in the short yardage. 14 carries, 35 yards.
You know, that's a guy that coming into this game had 8,441 yards in his career. He has seen a lot.
Bill Belichick's team came in +8 on turnovers this season. They're -2 in this game. Brady was intercepted, and he also lost a fumble. But as Rob Chudzinski said to us, Steve, the Patriots know they're never out of a game when they have Tom Brady in there. Time is now becoming very much a factor. 2:43 to play, and the Browns offense a bigger factor with the ball inside the Patriot 5-yard line.
It sounds simple to say, but one of the crucial elements about these plays for the Browns down here is they cannot turn the football over.
Oh, is that the truth? Have not turned it over today. Tremendous crowd noise at Gillette. Throw, open receiver, touchdown Browns, Jordan Cameron.
We said it just a few minutes ago that Jordan Cameron by far is the guy the Browns try to get the football to in the red zone. and he is standing all by himself for the touchdown. The play action, play fake was outstanding by Campbell. He fakes the play inside. Ninkovich sees it, but Campbell retreats so fast he can't get there, and Cameron is completely wide open.
Extra point as good as the Browns now extend to a 26-14 lead with just 2:39 to play.
Willis McGahee just left the game, so they really didn't have their power runner in. Watch, the play action comes in. Everybody is going to attack the line of scrimmage, and nobody follows Jordan to the corner as he waits, and then escapes. And Collins, the first guy to take off and run after him, you got to think maybe he remembered all too late that he had coverage.
Yeah, Patriots brought the play fake. They looked run. And Jordan Cameron with his 5th touchdown catch of the season. And the Browns in a commanding position, 26-14 with 2:39 to play.
Well, you want to talk about digging yourself a hole. The Patriots now are looking up, trying to do some math, gymnastics to figure out how they're going to win this game. You can bet they haven't given up on it with that much time left, and as good as it looks for the Cleveland Browns, there's no give up in the Patriots.
Coming up on the Subway postgame show, join JB and company for all the latest NFL scores and highlights. That's all coming up on the Subway postgame show. Don Criqui with Steve Tasker, Gillette Stadium in New England with the Patriots coming in with a 9-3 record, but having the battle away from behind in the recent games with poor first half offensive performances. Today they found the same dilemma.
And you know that Browns fans have been hearing things, positive thoughts come out of the Browns building for a long time and a lot of years. And I'll tell you what, it's not just talk now under Chudzinski and this regime. These guys are headed in the right direction.
Ball on the field. Picked up by Matthew Slater. And now can Tom Brady, Steve, work magic again? Not much time to do it.
Well, even if he works magic, he's going to have to do it more than once. Now with trailing by 12.
Yeah. They need 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they got to have 2 touchdowns, and field goals are not going to help them.
The last time the Cleveland Browns won here at New England was in the 90s. Bill Belichick was coach of the Browns. Checking down to Shane Vereen, but he's quickly knocked back. Will Jackson, who is all over the field, the captain of the Browns, tackle after tackle. He also has an interception today. Brady, what an arm, what accuracy. Edelman out for the first down.
And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning unless they can spike this ball, and that will be the 2-minute warning.
23 yards on that play. So 2 minutes to play at Foxborough, Mass. And the Browns in the lead by 12.
This is the comfort of full-grain Napa leather. This is a fully equipped, crafted interior. This keeps you up to date with everything and everyone. This is 9 gears that give you 31 miles per gallon highway. This is the freedom to keep chasing all the horizons you want. Introducing the all-new 2014 Jeep Cherokee.
Well-qualified lessees can lease the all-new 2014 Jeep Cherokee Sport for $259 a month.
What's that?
Subway Big Hot Pastrami.
Pastrami?
No, pastrami.
Pastrami!
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 Get your own Subway Big Hot Pastrami. Tender, juicy beef on freshly baked bread. Enjoy yours with mustard and pickles. Subway, eat fresh.
Feel the beat of the NFL with the Bose Cinemate 1SR. One speaker under your TV and a wireless bass module to give you powerful sound that makes game day even better. Bose, game-changing sound.
we invited people from across the nation to help us taste and choose a golden amber lager. Smooth and distinctive, chosen by the people. Budweiser Black Crown.
The life of Nelson Mandela, as told by the people who knew him best.
Adore, love, admire. I love him like my own family.
Tonight on 60 Minutes.
New Monday, Molly's gonna shop.
I was never here.
Till Mike makes her stop.
Molly? Go, go, go!
New Mike and Molly, CBS Monday, 9/8 Central.
Coming up on the NFL Subway postgame show, join JB and company for all the latest NFL scores and highlights. All coming up on the Subway postgame show. Well, Patriot fans with obvious concern as the Patriots now need 2 touchdowns to win this game. They right now are a long way from the Cleveland goal line. 1st and 10 from the Patriot 47. Brady. And is he down? Beautifully thrown ball to Edelman. Brady now 25 of 43 for 371 yards, 371. So he's the first guy this season the Browns have allowed to pass for over 300. Brady hits, releases the ball.
That's got to be a penalty for intentional grounding.
Billy Wynn got him.
No, yeah, okay. Vereen standing there. Vereen's going to end up being in the vicinity of where Brady tried to throw this. He's being held right there, no question, by Sheard. Smart play by Sheard.
I think, Steve, you got to start taking some deep shots now with 1:39 to go and needing 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and you only have one timeout left.
Brady looks. No deep shot. Checks down. Vereen with yet another catch, his 10th of the day for 135 yards.
And look for on that last play and the first 2 plays of this drive. The big plays were 2 identical plays to Edelman right down the seam, and he's lined up there once again. We'll see if they hit him down the pipe again.
Passing pattern run by Edelman, gets out of bounds, stops the clock with 1:29 left to play.
Well, they're trying to stop the clock every time, but they're still trying to gain yards. They've got to get on. They've got to get this touchdown, no question, and then they've got to get another possession by onside kick.
First things first, though, they got to get in the end zone. And the Browns, with that defense that came into this game, ranked number 4 in the NFL in yards allowed.
Yeah, this Browns defense has proven today it's no joke. Those guys can really play. The Patriots told us coming in they were worried about their ability to adjust and to be big down inside and their linebackers' ability to run and of course their cornerbacks, and the Browns have proven them to be correct. They are stout defensively.
Under their new coordinator, Ray Horton, the former defensive back primarily with the Bengals, played also with Cowboys. Most recently with Arizona. And here's a throw over the middle. Heading for the end zone, but not in, is Shane Vereen. Fast offense, and Brady spikes the ball with 1:09 left to play.
And this is the Vereen right up the top, just outside the left tackle as he takes the quick in, and then you think he might get in, but the Browns smartly, DeQuell Jackson right there, and Ward just trying to hem him in, keep him on his feet, not let him get to the end zone.
Vereen now, Steve, with 12 catches today, 40 for the season coming out of the backfield. To the run. Browns aren't buying it. They play run, stop Vereen.
And Bill Belichick takes their final timeout.
Jabal Sheard, the lead tackler, number 97.
Yeah, to run the football right there is a big risk for the Patriots. They needed to get in, and that cost them their final timeout, and it brings up 3rd down. Now, granted, 3rd down is really like 2nd down in this situation because it's 4-down territory at this point of the game. But there's no question Bill Belichick didn't want to have to use his timeout, and that run play was a roll of the dice that, like a lot of other things today, didn't go their way.
Bob Chudzinski coaching in just his 13th NFL game as a head coach. Bill Belichick coaching in his 227th NFL game as a head coach. He spent 5 years at Cleveland from 91 through the 95 season. Third and goal. A chess game between Brady and the Browns defense. End zone catch. Great play. Edelman extends to the ball and holds on.
And now they got a penalty flag as well, probably for a hit on a defenseless receiver. Which might have been a pick as well.
They put the score up, 26-20. With the extra point coming up, the Patriots did hit a 2-point throw earlier in this game, second half. Browns missed a 2-point try when they went up 12-0.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. Additionally, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 33. Contact on a defenseless receiver. Half the distance to the goal. The 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
But the kickoff is obviously going to be an onside kick.
Right, it's going to be, and that's huge at that point. But you'll see Edelman come from right to left to your screen. DeQuell Jackson just misses it, and there's, well, I don't know, he hit him with the shoulder. His head missed Edelman. I don't know that, I'll tell you what, they called that on Poyer. I don't think Poyer will get fined for that. Not that anybody cares at this moment. There's a little bit of football left to be played. 1:01 to go, and there's going to be an onside kick after this extra point attempt.
Gostkowski has absolutely a Hall of Fame season. Kicked 2 53-yarders in the fourth quarter last week. Second one winning the game against Houston. And now it's 26-21. Browns in the lead. 61 seconds left, and the Patriots will be trying an onside kick. In the 94 wild card game at Cleveland, with his team trailing by 7 with less than 2 minutes remaining, Matt Barr tried an onside kick that was recovered by Orlando Brown of New England. Happening today, it's been 330 games, including postseason, since New England has recovered an onside kick. The longest active streak in the NFL. Will they have to recover one now if they're to somehow pull this game out?
And they're working with a personal foul on that touchdown that puts the ball at the 50. Now this, for the Browns to defend this, they've got to attack the football. You got to go get it. If you recover it before it goes 10 yards, you can't be touched, so you know you're going to have a clean shot at it. Try and catch it on a clean bounce. For the Patriots, you can't make contact with any of the Browns players until the ball goes 10 yards. Now the play for the Browns is if it gets up in the air, bat it out of bounds. Nothing bad can happen if the ball goes out of bounds. For the Patriots, anything goes. Get the ball.
They used to be in that business of recovering onside kicks. Fight for the ball. Looks like the Patriots have it. The Patriots have the ball with a minute to play.
They're marking it past the 10-yard line where it had to go. Now this is a kick, and it's a change of possession, so it'll be reviewed automatically. But they're spotting the ball short of the 40. Now it's got to go to the 40-yard line, you'll see, and nobody can touch it until it gets there. Now that I think the Patriot looked like, it looked like Gostkowski touched it with his hand as it comes down. But one of the Browns touched it right there, but I think there's a chance that Gostkowski might have touched it with his right hand before it goes 40 right there, but I don't think so. That's recovered by the Patriots.
Looked like Kyle Arrington might have got it.
The question is, does Gostkowski touch this right here as it bounces off the turf right there?
And will the words of Chudzinski, Browns coach, be prophetic when he said the Patriots know they're never out of the game?
No, he didn't.
With Brady at quarterback.
That's a clean recovery for the Patriots. It's under review. Arrington right on top of it, catches it off the bad bounce off Whitaker.
Well, that's a fine art. Topping the ball, letting it bounce, waiting for it to get 10 yards.
Well, the most unbelievable thing about it is the fact that you have to wait. You have to run along this football knowing that everybody in the stadium is trying to get to the same place where you're standing, and violence is on the way.
Well, the injury to Gostkowski certainly fanned the fire of emotion on this Patriot team when he made a great catch and run and then was hit, suffered a knee injury on the hit and left the game on the cart. In the locker room now.
Yeah, it looked like Fuzzy Whitaker's the guy that the ball bounced up against. And that's why the Patriots, it's legal, even if the ball doesn't go 10 yards. If a Brown touches it before it goes 10 yards, it becomes live. And the Patriots came up with it when Arrington jumped on it.
Scott O'Brien, special teams coach of the Patriots, was in the same position with the Browns when Bill Belichick was there as head coach. Last time the Browns have won at New England when Bill Belichick was the coach.
That's a long time.
Of the Cleveland Browns.
That's a long time.
92. 21 years. They're going to play football.
The ruling on the field is confirmed. The receiving team player number 35 takes the ball at the 9-yard line. And was ultimately
no overturn. We're ready to play.
First and 10, New England.
Well, there's no way this is going to go to overtime with the 5-point differential on the scoreboard. 1 minute to play. New England has 0 timeouts. They've got to score a touchdown in a game when they have played so poorly throughout most of it, excepting 2 drives they put together. It's been a long day for Tom Brady in this offense.
A master at making the plays you have to make, at finding a way. Brady looks, lobs. Down to the 30-yard line to Amendola. Good open field tackle. Keeps the clock running. It's a first down to the 30. Patriots have to score a touchdown to win the game. Long ball. Receiver off his hands. And the penalty marker's down. James Boyce diving at the ball. And the Patriots set up with a first and goal.
You see working right there. They're tied up. McFadden trying to hang in. He puts his hand in. That's pretty incidental to me, but the official standing right there watching the whole way. That to me seems like a pretty soft call.
Defense number 23. A foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, the ball replaced at the 1-yard line.
I think it's a horrible call. I think it's a horrible call. They're barely touching.
Touch call.
That was a touch call, and that's certainly most of the. There's no way that happened. There was interference in the end zone, maybe outside the end zone, maybe. I doubt it. That's, I think, a terrible call.
But be that as it may, it is a first and goal for the Patriots at the 1-yard line. Earlier in this game, on a 4th and 1, the Patriots went for it. They got it on a Brady keep. Just a dive behind his center, Ryan Wendell. 35 seconds to go. The Browns are battling as hard as the Browns team has ever battled, and that's a lot of battle.
That's right. And this, this Patriot team is probably thinking they deserve a good call in the end zone. A couple of weeks ago, they lost a game in Carolina with a linebacker draped all over Rob Gronkowski, and they were up in arms about it. And here, the call goes their way.
These Patriot fans have seen some remarkable things here in this great success run.
Yeah, you just never walk out of this stadium until there are double zeros on the clock.
35 seconds left. Patriots with no timeouts. Brady looks like he's going to throw. Brady on a rollout. Ball is caught. Touchdown. Brady and the Patriots have done it again. Amendola. Now they'll have to go for two to make sure they try and get a 3-point lead, to make sure that if something unthinkable happens and the Browns can get into field goal range, they can only tie it. So they will go for two here. But what a turn of events for the Patriots, and of course the Cleveland Browns can't believe that the Patriots look like they're going to get off the hook. Roll out, Amendola dives towards the pylon, and he goes. Now the two-point conversion try. They hit their last one on the throw to an open tight end. The run. They didn't get in, so the Browns with a 1-point game now. New England. Here's the touchdown play, Steve. Yeah, they ran a little rub play. As you see, screen trying to get to the corner, and Amendola getting right to the pylon. Well thrown by Brady. Phenomenal game. The Patriots down 12-0 at halftime today on their home field against the Browns. The Patriots with only 10 total points in their last 4 first halves. But in the second half, it's Brady time. They even got down 19-3 at one point in the second half, and they came back with 2 touchdowns, spearheaded by Shane Vereen. And that's the difference. Those are the last 2 weeks, down 24 and down again the next week. Unbelievable how this team finds a way to stay in the hunt. Well, in their scoreless first half, Brady threw for 95 yards. And their comeback in the second half, he's thrown for 323. He's thrown for over 400 yards against a defense that had not given up a 300-yard passing game this season. So now the Browns, the long way to go to set up a long field goal try. I bet that the key for the Browns is going to be picking up the pressure of the Patriots. They may bring a lot. If they bring pressure, they're going to expect to get home. But they may drop out 8 into coverage. You have to protect Jason Campbell first and then try and get separation in the secondary. They got 3 deep safeties, so it looks like it's going to be a 3-man rush. And they have an outfield back there, playing a 3 deep. 25 yards off the line of scrimmage. Campbell steps in. Out pattern on the run and getting out of bounds, stopping the clock with 25 seconds to play. Cundiff, Billy Cundiff, the Browns' place kicker, was an all-pro player in 2010 with the Ravens. He has hit 2 of 3 from 50 yards plus this year. There he is, Billy Cundiff, 8th year from Drake. But they've got a long way to go to get him in range. Second and 1. The Browns with no timeouts. Long ball. On target, not out of bounds. Jordan Cameron, the former USC tight end and basketball player, gracefully coming to the sideline. All they need is 18 more yards, and they are well within range. They need really only another 13 yards to make it a 57-yard kick, which is not out of the realm of possibility. Now, Cundiff, that's a long kick, no question. His long this year is 51. But they probably, Steve, don't have the middle of the field to work with no timeouts. It's got to be a sideline throw. Patriots know that. Their 3 deep defense drops back. Standing in, they do off the hands of the receiver. Bess. Devon Bess loses the ball. Does stop the clock. 15 seconds to go now. 2nd and 10. The Browns battling to get in field goal range and possibly come back and win it.
If they wanted to, if they could get deep down the middle, not even deep, 15 yards down the middle, they could run up and spike the football to stop the clock for a long field goal try, but they'd have to get the first down to do it.
Browns building that 12-0 lead in the 3rd quarter, and then a 19-3 lead. And now the Patriots have come back to take the lead. Campbell, downfield throw, caught.
Now they're going to have to spike it. Clock's running 7, 6. They're going to have to get the ball spotted and spike it, and they'll get a 57-yarder. They got it. 1 second. It's going to be a 59-yard field goal. And Cundiff is already on the field.
Cundiff with 2 for 3 over 50 yards in the 2-11 AFC Championship game.
That'll be not 59. It might be 58.
Had a great moment. This is it. A 58-yard field goal. Not enough. It's over, and the Patriots have done it again, rallying back in the 4th quarter to win it 27-26.
It's a win for the Patriots. They'll celebrate it, but you can tell by the look on Bill Belichick's face, although it never changes much, he is not going to be very happy.
Losing Gostkowski today to an apparent knee injury.
Jason Campbell coming back after being out for a week with a concussion was superb today. And once again, the Patriots rally from a big deficit to win the game when Billy Cundiff's 58-yard field goal does not get far enough.
His career best prior to that, Cundiff, was a 56-yard make. So Tom Brady and the Patriots march into the playoffs again. Up their record to 10-3 with 3 straight come-from-behind wins. The final score, Patriots 27, Browns 26. Coming up next, the Subway post-game show. Now for Steve Tasker, this is Don Criqui saying so long from Foxborough. You've been watching the NFL on CBS. We'll send you to James Brown in New York after these messages. Thank you for joining us.